Steal the Brain Rot, a player-made creative map, has more players in Fortnite than any other game mode. It has currently peaked at almost 200,000 live players, more than Battle Royale, Zero Build, Ranked, or any other game mode in Fortnite that's even been made by Fortnite.
So Fortnite maps are absolutely blowing up and they're kind of taking over Fortnite. So I wanted to see if I could pull it off and make a map go viral. So for the last week, I've been building an entire map and making a completely new TikTok account to try to go viral. And this is what happened after 1 week of trying to blow up in Fortnite.
I can't believe we made it this far.
Okay, so I drew this concept picture for the map. I want to make a 1v1 map because I think that'll have the best chance of doing well. It'll be basic, it'll be simple, and it won't take too long to make. So what I'm thinking is I want to make a 1v1 map, but fully fish stick themed, because fish stick is just an iconic skin. It's kind of a staple of Fortnite. I think it'll make this map unique, and I think it'll just look cool too. So I drew this little picture fast to kind of show the idea I have for the map. It's all based off of this one fish stick image I found. We'll make a big fish stick base. It'll be like his head or something, and then we'll just have basic stairs in the center, maybe like orange to match fish stick. And then for the floor, I think I'll just have the floor be endless tiling of fish stick heads. I think it'll tie in the whole map and kind of give it like a fish stick brand. But if it doesn't look good, we'll just have the platform sit on water, and that'll make sense too because fish stick is a fish, so it's in the water. I think this is gonna do well. It's basic, it's a simple 1v1 map, but fully fish stick themed, and the concept looks cool, so let's make it. So the first thing I did was add the fish stick image I used to make the concept drawing into Blender, and then just made an outline of the entire image and extruded all the vertices on the x-axis, and that just made a hollow platform for the base of the 1v1 map. So I then exported that file into UEFN, and then just added the fish stick PNG on top of the hollow platform, and the base was done. Bro, this looks very good. It looks just like the concept drawing. I mean, it's the same image that I used for the drawing, so I'm not super surprised. But what we got to do now, and it's the last thing I want to do today, is I want to finish the floor of the base. Currently the base is just sitting on the water. I think I want to remove the water and just have a ton of little fish sticks, just like my drawing I made. So I'm gonna just kind of mess around and we'll see what I could come up with. So I headed over to Photoshop and I made this fish stick pattern, and at first I didn't really like it that much. So I tried a few other patterns. I tried this weapon pattern and I didn't really like it either. I also tried this white pattern, but it looked too much like snow. So I decided to go back to the first fish stick pattern. Alright, this actually looks very cool. I don't know why I didn't like it at first, but now I think it's pretty sick. And I just added these stairs right here as templates. We'll do the stairs tomorrow, but for day 1, this is pretty solid. Day 2. Alright y'all, new day. Yesterday we finished the platform and floor. Today I want to finish the stairs, and there's quite a few other things I want to do. I want to finish this project in 7 days. So it's currently day 2, and let's start it off by getting these stairs done. So I just headed back into Photoshop, and at first I wanted to try to do something different than just making the stairs solid orange, similar to what I did in the video where I made Cypher PK a 1v1 map. I want to do the same thing for the stairs, but fully fish stick themed. So I made another fish stick pattern, and I think there was just too many fishes in the map. It didn't look great and you could barely see the stairs, so I decided just to scrap the idea. Okay, so here's what we got. I think these look amazing. I just put them together very fast, but they perfectly fit the map and honestly looks like they belong here. So it's now time to move on to the weapons and mechanics. So here's what I'm thinking for the weapons. I just put this wall here. That's where we'll put all the weapons. I'm gonna just toss some decorations on here, and then we'll add all the weapons, and the weapon wall will be done. Bro, check this out. This is sick. I think it just looks a little too messy, like you don't really know where any weapons are. So I'm gonna just make some graphics to kind of point where the stuff is at, and I think it'll make it look cleaner. Much better. Mechanic time. Once this is done, the map is fully complete, and it's only been, I think we're on day 2, or are we on day 3? No, we're on day 2, bro. Back into Photoshop I went, and I just made a health option graphic so you could change your health, and almost every 1v1 map has a performance mode, so I had to add it, and I'll show you how that works when I show the map off. But I then just did the rest of the mechanics, and mechanics are not that fun to watch, so I'm gonna skip through it. And with that, the map was done. The map is done, and we made the whole thing in like 2 days, and I think it came out super cool. So let me show you. We got all the weapons over here, and I added this little like favorite thing to get people to like the map. And then we got a health option so you can change your health. Pretty basic on most 1v1 maps. But then over here we got the performance mode, and that just makes all the weapons and everything in that corner drop. and it should decrease the lag a little bit. But then we got the fish stick reset button. You can either pickaxe it or press the button, and if you jump off the platform, it just teleports you back onto the stairs. It's a pretty solid 1v1 map. It's just like almost every 1v1 map, but fish stick themed. But I think it came out cool, and there's not too much stuff in the map. Like, the memory is pretty low, so it's not laggy. So it's honestly a solid map if you wanted a 1v1 on it. Okay, the map is done, and it's now time to make the videos and promote the map. But I don't know what type of videos to make. I could do like me talking, like, have you guys played this map, stuff like that, but I don't think that would do too well. I think that would only get like 2,000 to 3,000 views. I need something that's gonna go viral and I can kind of pop out pretty fast. So I gotta do a little bit of thinking and try to come up with an idea. So I did a little bit of scheming and I came up with the perfect idea. All right, I think I just came up with something genius, so hear me out. There's this creator named Hive, and she made the map 1v1 with every gun, and that map gets like, I would say like 50k concurrent players on average, and she makes TikToks promoting her map, and all the TikToks get about 200k views, and all it is her talking and then her showing the map underneath it. So I'm gonna copy her same style, but the way I'm gonna change it up is, you know those Bigfoot AI videos? I'm gonna do the same thing but with fish stick, and then I'll have fish stick sit in like a gaming setup just like she does, and it'll be fish stick talking as the webcam. And then for the voice, we use the
Tico voice changer.
And since it's combining the AI video stuff that's proven to go viral and Hive style of promoting maps, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go viral because it's two viral things combined. So let me just make the first video and I'll show you what I mean.
Hey, Fishy Gang. So, I built something very cool. Look, a little fishy 1v1 map. It's so cute. There's fishies everywhere, and there's absolutely no banana skins allowed. Here's the map code. Go play for a cookie.
It's pretty cringe, I know, but I think it's gonna do well on YouTube Shorts because it's very catered to kids. I don't think it's gonna do too well on TikTok, but before I posted the videos, I had to first publish the map, so I just did that real fast. Island submitted. Alright, I just made a brand new TikTok and YouTube Shorts account for the videos, so let's post the first one. Okay, first video, let's post it on TikTok, and then as this is uploading, let's go over to YouTube Shorts and post that one fast. Alright, the first TikTok and YouTube Shorts are both uploaded now. Well, we still gotta wait for this one, but let's jump back to the TikTok. How's this one doing? 31 views. So for a new account, I just posted this like 2 minutes ago. We're giving some time and then we'll check back up on it in a few days. Okay, I quickly want to make the rest of the shorts. I want to post 5 in total, so I'm gonna just grind them out fast. It takes about 30 minutes per video, so it doesn't take too long, but I wanted to show you how I make the shorts. So I'm just on VO3, and that's how all the Bigfoot AI videos are made. And the way I've been doing it is I just copy the last prompt that I used, and I just had ChatGPT make this prompt for me, but then I just edit the prompt to the new script that I need the fish to say. It only takes about a minute to generate the short. The only thing that takes a while is me doing the voiceover. For the voice changer to actually sound decent, you gotta talk like, hey. So that part is what's taking a while. I'm not used to talking like that, so that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm gonna make the rest of the 4 shorts, and then I'm also gonna add some Easter eggs within the map to make the rest of the 4 videos, just to have something to make a video about. So I'm gonna do this all fast, and then for the next few days I'm gonna post them all. So the next time you see me will be in probably by day 8, or it might even be a little bit longer. I might just let this sit and cook up after all the shorts are posted, so we'll see you then. Okay, it's been about 12 days since I posted the first short. I just wanted to let them sit and cook up, and the results are pretty interesting. So first, let's check out the YouTube shorts, how they did, and then we'll check the TikToks, and then I'll show you how the map did. So if we come over to the YouTube analytics, you can see the videos did alright. We got one that got up to 10k, but I'm honestly a little surprised these videos didn't blow up. Because if we come over to the analytics, if we just come over to this video right here, this one was 20 seconds long. The average view duration is 25 seconds. And if we come over to this graph, you can see it's above 100% the whole video. That's insanely good for a YouTube short. The reason I don't think it did like amazing is this one metric, how viewers engaged. 65% stayed and then 34% swiped away. That's pretty good, but it's not enough to go like super viral. It needs to be like 90% stay to watch, not 65%. But the engagement is like extremely good, so people are enjoying these type of videos. If I were to continue to do this, I would just need to figure out how to make the hook better and how to keep people from swiping. So if I continue to make these videos, and now that I know this information, I could 100% make these YouTube shorts get about like 30k views on average. So maybe I'll do that, we'll see. But let's go over to the TikTok and I'll show you how that did. Okay, so I checked it like 3 days ago. We got 80 followers and the videos only got about like 1,000 views, which is honestly not that good. I'm not surprised they didn't blow up on TikTok, but we still somehow got 80 followers. I think people were thinking we were Tico and we're following because of that. And then if we see some of the comments, they're like, is that you, Tico? AI Tico? So I think people think it's Tico, which I don't really like. I don't want to try to impersonate Tico. But let's go over to the creator portal and I'll show you how the map did. All right, so we're on the creator portal, and if we come over to the analytic tab, we can see the map got 70,000 impressions, which is pretty good, but the CTR is very low. 0.7% I don't think is that good. I'm not really too sure why. Like, the thumbnail is pretty good. I think it might be the title, Little Fishy 1v1. I think if I change the title to like Fish Stick 1v1s, I think that would probably improve the click-through rate. So I'm probably going to do that. And then how many plays did the map get? In total, we got 149 plays. We definitely did not go viral, but we did get featured for a small segment of time because we got about 100 players in one day. But the reason I don't think we're featured right now is the average session length is only 10 minutes. For a 1v1 map, if it's about 15 minutes, that's pretty good for 1v1 maps. And we're only at about 10 minutes. So with a low engagement and a low CTR, those two are very important. So if I can increase those, this map would 100% have more players and potentially get featured. And I would have to consistently make the videos. Going viral in a week is very hard, but I think there is still hope. So if you guys do want to play it, here's the map code. And if you play it, add me on Twitter and I'll follow you back. Let's blow this map up.